All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Good morning, everyone. All right, thank you. Cool. My name is Lauren Kolb. I am a Senior Agricultural Program Manager for the City of Boulder's Open Space and Mountain Parks Department, and I would like to welcome everyone in the room to the 9th Annual Soil Revolution Conference. I've heard it's called the best soil health conference in Boulder in December. And I'm not going to disagree. So we are again graciously hosted by the JCC and are tremendously appreciative of all the work they do to help us bring this event to fruition every year. So today we are going to start with some gratitude for all the people and organizations that work together to bring you today's event. First, you, the audience, thank you. It's a beautiful day, the to-do list is very long, and yet here you are. Thank you for taking the time to be present, open, and engaged. A special thank you to all the producers in the room. I see you out there. We plan this event for you every year, and we are so grateful that you could be in attendance. To the Soil Revolution Steering Committee, Vanessa McCracken, Colin Williams, Rob Walker, Christine Newton, Lindsay Gonzalez, and Trent Krischer. Could you all just quickly stand up and wave? It takes about 9 months of planning and lots of hours of meetings and emails and phone calls to pull this all off, and it's a lot of work, but it also brings us a lot of joy. And we also want to thank our employers. These organizations support us in bringing this event together. So the Natural Resources Conservation Service, Colorado State University Extension, City of Boulder Open Space and Mountain Parks, Boulder County Parks and Open Space, and then the Longmont and Boulder Valley Conservation Districts. So big round of applause for them. How was breakfast? Good. It will be the worst meal of the day. Black Belly, our caterer, has worked with us and Keith Bateman of 7th Generation Farms, Mark DeRespinis of Esoteric Culinary, and Jules Van Tyne of Van Tyne Farms to bring you local beef, vegetables, and pinto beans for today's snack and lunch, which I'm almost as excited about as I am about our speakers. So on each table is a jar of Jules's pinto beans and the recipe for one of today's dishes, so you can fight amongst yourselves over who will be taking the beans and recipe home. And finally, I'd like to acknowledge the financial support of our sponsors. I can't emphasize enough, without their financial support, we would not be able to bring you the great lineup of speakers and the delicious food at the price that we're able to offer this conference. So I will go through all of our sponsors, and then we have a special treat. So first off, our platinum sponsors include Boulder County Parks and Open Space, Cool Boulder, City of Boulder. So those are all our platinum sponsors. I'll go through them all, and then we can do a nice applause at the end. Our silver sponsors include A1 Organics, Colorado State University Extension, City of Longmont, Boulder County Sustainability, Climate Action and Resilience, also known as OSCAR, and the Floribunda Fund. So thank you to all of our silver and platinum sponsors. And then we have a whole bunch of bronze sponsors, so we'll go through those as well. 7th Generation Farms, you saw Keith on the previous slide. Agoro Carbon Alliance, Adams County Cooperative Extension, Buffalo Brand Seed, Sirius Biotechnology, the Community Foundation of Boulder County, Colorado Corn Council and Eco Products, Gallagher, the Northern Colorado Water Conservancy District, Ward Labs, Syngenta, and Centec. So big round of applause for our brown sponsors. We also had funding in part from mini grants from the USDA's National Institute of Food and Agriculture It's a lot of acronyms. Western Sustainable Ag and Research and Education Program out of Colorado State University, and a non-point source program education and outreach mini grant from the Water Quality Control Program at the Colorado Department of Public Health. So thanks for their financial support as well. All right. I think this stopped working. All right, many of these sponsors have exhibitor tables in the room and in the hallway, and we would love for you to meet with them during our breaks and our lunch. And we're encouraging that by using this bingo card you were handed at our check-in. So we would love for you to go around and meet with our different exhibitors. They'll give you a sticker, and at the end of the program, put it in this nice McGuckin's bucket, and we will do a drawing for such great prizes as more pinto beans, a shovel, and then we have some books, and I think we even have maybe one of the authors in the audience to sign some of the books. So must be present to win, so stick around till the end of the program for that. If you are looking for CCA credits, Christine Newton is your woman, so please find her and she can help get you set up for that. And then finally, we're going to be doing some audience polling. Part of this is to understand where you, the audience, is coming from, gather feedback, keep you engaged, and then we'll also be doing our conference evaluation with this software. So if you can go ahead and get out your phone or laptop and head to pollev.com/LKolb, that's an L for Lauren, LKolb 303, and we will do some fun little getting to know you exercises. I want to assure you that although this program asks for your username, you can just make up a PG name. We are not going to be keeping your name associated with your answers. Standard text messaging rates apply, but this is just to keep all of the conference information in one area so it's easier for us to analyze. So Colin, if you want to head to those things here, the same information will be on our next slide, so if you didn't get it down, don't worry. All right, very hard question to start. Are you a dog person or a cat person? And if anybody's having any problems getting set up, if you just want to raise your hand and we will send one of our steering members to help you. All right, we'll go ahead to the next slide. What is your relationship to soil? A, large-scale commercial producer. B, small-scale commercial producer. C, input supplier. D, ag professional. E, nonprofit. F, student. G, soil health enthusiast. Or H, just here for the food. All right, we'll go ahead to the next one. Which counties do you impact? Select all that apply. So we have Boulder, Larimer, Weld, Jefferson, Adams, Denver, another Colorado county not listed above, and then outside of Colorado. All right, so a lot of Boulder representation here, and also some folks from out of state. Welcome. All right, Colin, next one. What do you produce? A, field crops including corn, wheat, sugar beets, hay. B, specialty crops, fruits, vegetables, cut flowers, we'll put honey in there. C, livestock, poultry, or fiber. D, a healthy environment for soil microbes. Or E, really good policy. Everybody all settled? Okay, we'll go to the next question. Looks like we have a lot of people that are soil health enthusiasts producing a healthy environment for microbes. Is this your first time at Soil Rev? Yes or no? Pretty easy. And then our last question. What are you hoping to learn or gain from today? So networking, meeting new people, gaining a better understanding of soil health and regenerative ag principles. C, to learn about new regenerative practices, techniques, and technologies. D, to be part of a local soil health community. E, to learn how regenerative agricultural practices can help improve drought resiliency. F, marketing strategies. Or G, inspiration, encouragement, and motivation. While everyone is filling that out, I am so pleased to welcome Jan Iron to the stage. Jan Iron is a proud CSU alum and an IT professional with CSU's Agricultural Experiment Station. Jan Iron is also a member of the Dene Navajo Nation and a co-founder of the Northern Colorado Intertribal Powwow Association. Their annual powwow is the largest Native American gathering in Northern Colorado. It will be held April 5th and 6th in Fort Collins next year if you would like to save the date to attend. All are welcome to come admire song, dance, food, crafts, and artist demonstrations from more than 35 Rocky Mountain and Great Plains tribes. She's here with her son Dwayne Iron and granddaughter Amaya Quintana Iron, as well as some others whose names I did not catch, to provide a blessing and perform a jingle dance. So please help me welcome them to the stage.
Yate binne she Jan Iron na she kittle cheatney na schne to lini bashashin trachitni da shedo trachitni da shanale akota edene sanschle. Good morning, everyone. I've just greeted you in my first language, Dene, in the Dene language. We call ourselves the people, and thank you for inviting us here. We've been asked to do a land acknowledgement, a blessing for the day for all of you, and we are grateful to be here. We're going to start off with the Arapaho flag song, Inanane, they call themselves, and my son, Dwayne, will sing that song, and if you could all rise, we'll honor the people that lived here. Thank you. You may be seated. This is comparable to the national anthem. Many tribes, many nations have their own song honoring the flag of the United States or their own tribal flags. Accompanying my son is my daughter-in-law who just flew in from Canada. She's a student at the University of Saskatchewan and just flew back in on Tuesday, so we welcome her back. This is my granddaughter at the drum with her dad, Misty Rose, my granddaughter Harmony, my daughter Carla, my granddaughter Mariah, and Amaya. And When we acknowledge the people that lived here before us, that stewarded the land, we acknowledge them in different ways. This morning, we want to acknowledge them in the prayers that they might have spoken. As you all know, the history of the United States and our people has not been good. But we continue to survive. We survived it, and we continue to thrive in this day and time. So we want to acknowledge those prayers that were said by our ancestors. And some of those prayers might have been, the continuation of the culture, the continuation of our ways. Through song and dance, we pray. Through actual words, and we worship in different ways. So we acknowledge that this morning that we can do that. So I've asked my family to come. It was only my son and myself that were initially invited, but it didn't feel right. I wanted to include my family today too. So we will sing a song for the different styles of dance. You mentioned earlier that the powwow that we sponsor is in April, and you might be aware of the one at Denver March, at the Coliseum in Denver in March. It's called the Denver March Powwow. They also have the university powwows here at Boulder. You're always welcome to join, but we wanted to share some of these dances that are danced at these intertribal powwows, intertribal events. We're going to start off with our women traditional dancers, and then this is a song that honors Mother Earth. I believe a lot of you are soil scientists. My director, Dr. Gene Kelly, I don't know if some of you may know him, he has a sign in his office that says soil is sacred. And I always really relate to that because I know, it is. Mother Earth is sacred. So this is a song and a dance that will honor our Mother Earth. I mentioned earlier that I come from the Dene Nation, and our people, this is not our traditional ways, but my late husband was Pawnee and Crow, and he brought this way of life into our family. My husband was a Vietnam combat veteran who passed away 6 years ago now, but my son carries on his legacy through the drum and through singing, and our children dance and continue the things that he taught us as well. Amaya is going to dance next, and she dances a dance that comes from the Ojibwe people, not originally from this land, but from the Woodlands area, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and on into Canada. And this is a sacred dance. They call it a healing dance. Many times at powwows, they will ask the jingle dress dancers to come and dance. The beautiful sounds that the jingles make when they hit together. It's a cleansing sound. It's a cleansing effect. And, many people, when they gather, they bring everything in their lives to the event. And sometimes they might be sad, and sometimes they might be grieving, and they just carry heaviness with them. So when the jingle dress dancers come out, they help to cleanse that. And that's what I wish upon you today. You know, you might have many different responsibilities with your job, with your families, with whatever it is that you're doing in your life, you know, with working the land or researching or anything, whatever you're doing, that's a passion of yours, you know, your responsibility of yours. Lighten the load at this time, lighten it, and just enjoy the day. So through this dance, that's what we wish. Okay, Amaya is going to dance another song. This is just really shows the beauty of this dance and the uniqueness of this dance. It's a different style of song. It's just so beautiful to watch, so we're going to ask her to dance that one as well. Thank you. That song is so beautiful, always brings tears to my eyes. And I'm a grandmother, and I'm a mother. I'm a widow. There's just so much in life that we have to deal with, you know. And when we see something like this, you know, our children carrying on the ways of our people, it's just so powerful to watch and to listen to. So I'm just grateful this morning. This is Misty Rose. Misty Rose is my 7-year-old granddaughter, and she's glad to be here this morning because she doesn't have to be in school yet. But she is a chicken dancer. This is the dance of the prairie chicken. It's a courtship dance. You might have seen prairie chickens dance. But traditionally a male dance, but as her grandfathers, she had to ask permission from them to dance this way. And she also, they comes from a long line of chicken dancers. And her brothers, her cousins, all her male family members danced the style. And they said, hey, there are hens, among the prairie chickens. So they said, you will be our hen. So but she loves to dance this way, and it's just a beautiful dance to watch, and she just loves to dance. So we're going to ask her dad to sing 2 songs for her, and then we'll be done. I know we just have a few minutes, so we just wanted to share these dances with you. I hope that's okay. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. We appreciate that. It's good to encourage our young people. You know, once they get that desire to dance, we can't say no to them. So we do the best that we can in bringing them, their outfits together. It's always a community effort, family effort. So I want to say thank you to my family and thank you to the drum, to the singers. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
That was amazing, right? So beautiful. Somebody's cutting onions up here. All right, our first speaker of the day, the keynote speaker, is Mr. Alejandro Carrillo. He's a fourth-generation farmer, rancher in the Chihuahuan Desert. Just so you know, rarely his precipitation goes above 9 inches per year. So if Alejandro can do it with 9, we can do it with 17. Alejandro's ranch, Las Damas, has been part of multiple documentaries and studies focused on how regenerative ranching can repair the soil, repair ecosystems. His Grassland Regeneration Project company assists ranchers and organizations on regenerative practices in North America, South America, Africa, Australia, and the Middle East. He also participates as a delegate to the United Nations efforts to combat desertification and land degradation in multiple countries. Before joining the ranch, Alejandro worked as a software engineer in multiple countries and holds a master's degree in technical management from the Johns Hopkins University. Please help me welcome Alejandro to the stage.